Guys, what is going on? I hope you're all well. Conor McGregor is set to make a sensational return to the UFC. Apparently this year, one of his teammates has confirmed that Conor McGregor has told him that he will return to the UFC. I believe the UFC need Conor McGregor. I genuinely do believe. I feel that the UFC doesn't have huge stars. I do feel that Khabib's developed into a massive star now after beating McGregor. I think he's got a huge profile. I think the UFC need more stars. They've got Amanda Nunes, they've got Khabib Nurmagomedov, and they've got Conor McGregor. Jones is another big star of theirs, but they haven't got many. They haven't got many that cross over. UFC isn't the biggest of sports. It's still got a hardcore audience that love that type of sport, because there's many people that don't like the UFC. They think it's a barbaric sport. You need to be that kind of individual, that kind of person to really like that sport. There are few boxing fans. I'm starting to slowly get into the UFC, not a hardcore fan, but definitely starting to become a bit more than a casual fan, and that's why I've started reporting on it a bit more, because I feel that the UFC is growing. I feel the reason why they're growing, because I feel like there's more stars. There's Jon Jones, there's Khabib, Amanda Nunes, who's considered a great female fighter, Conor McGregor, who's obviously fought Floyd Mayweather, had a great run in the UFC, has now kind of, what do you want to call it, retirement, vacation, what do you want to call it? He's been out for so long since the loss to Khabib. Is Conor McGregor going to make a comeback? Is Conor McGregor going to come back to the UFC? I hope he does. I hope Conor McGregor does come back. I think it will be huge when Conor McGregor comes back. I think it will be a massive event. I think he's a huge star. He's a huge name. He's a superstar. He's the first star in the UFC who I think has crossed well over. Like, he's just, like, my dad doesn't really watch UFC. He doesn't like that sport at all. But even he knows who Conor McGregor is. Like, he's a huge star. McGregor's managed to, obviously that fight with Floyd Mayweather took his reputation to another level, but I will say before the Mayweather fight, McGregor was a massive star. I think the UFC needs stars like that. They need stars that cross over to everybody, really. I think, the way he talks in the press conferences, the way he hypes things up, the way he promotes events, it's unbelievable. This guy's a marketing machine. Carl Froch called him a marketing machine, and that's exactly what Conor McGregor is. He's a marketing machine, and I believe the UFC need him to come back in order to grow the sport even further, because I believe the sport is growing. I believe Conor McGregor will only aid into making the sport even bigger. But leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think about this sensational news that Conor McGregor may be coming back for a return in the UFC. Leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.